Hi guys, I am Vanessa. I am at the Pelion Branch Library, and today I am going to show you how to make your very own salt crystals using Epsom salt and hot water. Salt is a naturally occurring mineral and chemical compound that has amazing properties, and those properties enable it to be used to preserve food and to even make it taste better. Epsom salt is a special kind of salt that is used primarily for health reasons. Some people use it to soften water, for tummy issues, and for sore muscles. Now, Epsom salt can be used to make salt crystals, and usually it takes a couple of days to grow crystals, but with this super easy recipe, it only takes a couple of hours. And now it's time to actually make our salt crystals. And it's a very easy process. You start by adding half a cup of Epsom salt to our hot water. Ooh, messy. I'm using a fourth of a cup measurement, so I'm going to have to use 2 of these to equal a half a cup. Once you add your half a cup of Epsom salt to your hot water, all you have to do is stir until it dissolves. And that may take up to a minute depending on how hot your water is. And you can tell that your salt is mostly dissolved once the water is starting to get more clear again. So once your salt has dissolved, this next step is optional. Because you can have clear crystals if you prefer, but I'm going to add food coloring to my water. I want my crystals to be colored. And I picked blue because blue is my favorite color. So I'm just going to add a few dots of blue food coloring so that once the crystals have formed, it will be blue. And the final step is to put this in the refrigerator, and you will let it sit for a couple of hours. And once it has sat for a couple of hours, you will have formed your salt crystals. So I am off to go put this in the refrigerator, and I'll see you guys back here in just a few. And we're back, and I have just taken this out of the refrigerator, and as you can see, we have a bit of a crystal forming around the edge of the beaker here. And of course, because of time restraints, mine didn't get to sit as long as I would have liked. But as you can see, we still have a bit of a crystal formed here. And look how beautiful that is. Look at there, guys. So I'm going to just pull that out of the beaker here. And sit that right there. Look at that. It took on a circular shape because it was in the beaker. Like I said, it's not fully formed because of the time restraints, but of course you would not have that at home. But we have a beautiful, beautiful blue crystal here. And that's all it takes. Epsom salt and hot water. Stir it till it dissolves. Add food coloring if you would like. Sit it in the refrigerator for a few hours and it will do the rest. So the science behind our experiment today. So Epsom salt is just the common name for the chemical magnesium sulfate. And the temperature of water determines how much magnesium sulfate it can hold. And the hotter the water, the more it will dissolve. Hence why when we put the Epsom salt into water, we use hot water, so it would dissolve more. By immediately adding the solution to the refrigerator, we're actually encouraging faster crystal growth because there's less room for the dissolved salt in a cooler, denser solution. And as the solution cools, the atoms of the magnesium sulfate are running into each other and joining together to form that crystal structure. And crystals that are grown this way are smaller, thinner, but more numerous. And when left undisturbed, these crystals can last for months. If you would like to learn more about crystals, rocks, or geology in general, please stop by your local Lexington County Public Library branch and ask your librarian for these books or any other books to help you get started. We have Crystals by Rebecca Hirsch, Science and Craft Projects with Rocks and Soil by Ruth Owen, and Little Learning Labs, Geology for Kids by Garret, Romaine. Again, you can find these books and many other books like them at your local Lexington County Public Library branch. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoy your crystals. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.